using my iPhone because my internet is down. Um, but big day for those that are into the Bitcoin thing. Okay, first, if you're in Bitcoin all this time, at least in the last 6 months, give yourself a little pat on the back. Well done. You have reaped the rewards, yes. And ignore all the FUD, all the naysayer, all the nonsense. Um, where next? I don't know. Okay, I have talked about this on my channel many times. I don't really know how high it can go, how fast it can go. All I know was I believe in Bitcoin. Hello, BTC to the moon guy. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to me. Congratulations to everyone in this. Um, it's gratifying, no doubt. For those like me who have been in this space for the last 2 years, to go through the journey that we went through and to see the ups and downs and to weather the ups and downs and stuck with our conviction. At the end of the day, it is all about, do you believe or do you not believe, right? Um, yes, BTC to the moon guy, strong hands, conviction, understand, belief. Okay, it's over the past 2 years, I have met many people. Some have not been convinced that this is the real deal. I'm glad my brother, my older brother, who um, contacted me uh, about Bitcoin about a year ago and asked to learn more. And I'm happy that he put in the time and effort and study up and read up and listen, and he bought in a whole bunch of Bitcoin and Ethereum the last year or so. I think his average, he bought a lot of Bitcoin when it dropped. Well, he started to buy Bitcoin in the 40s and then a little bit in the 50s, and he watched it go to the 60s, right? And then he watched it crash down to the 30 like I did, and he followed my advice and he bought more in the 30s, the low 30s like I did. And I think his last purchase was when Bitcoin was around 34,000. So I'm super happy for him because his average cost of his Bitcoin is probably in the upper 30s, which is not a bad thing, right? Because guess what? He reaped the reward of his willing to take the risk. Okay, so kudos to him. I know he's pretty happy about it the last couple of days, and he's a big fan of Plan B. That's for sure. Um, no doubt, the stock market is doing okay. To the bears' uh, annoyances, right? The bears keep calling for a crash. Okay, this has been going on for quite some time now. Okay, it's the bear had a glimmer of hope 2 weeks ago when the market was down roughly 7%. They were looking to be able to plant the flag to claim I was right, we were right, right? And then the market kind of smacked them in the face. Um, and that certainly has carried through and hold up the collectible market so far. So far, it's still not, the slight bump that many people saw in Warlock first appearances. It's slight, okay? It's not a huge. It's not. If you go on eBay and look at, click on, say, Fantastic Four 66, Fantastic Four 67, or Marvel Premiere 1, or Thor 165, those four books, those are the most. There's other books that people sought after, but those four are certainly the bigger, more highly valued fall books relate to Warlock. If you look at those sales in the past 2 weeks, it's not like it is massive. It's not like 80 copies, 60 copies, 40 copies went off. It's not, okay? Nowhere near the level of mania that we saw, say many months ago when, say, White Vision appeared and a ton of copy flew off eBay overnight. Yes, White Vision was cheaper, okay? You're talking about 30, 40, 50, even $100 books. A lot of those copy went crazy the first day or so after White Vision was introduced in WandaVision compared to these books. Fantastic Four 66, 67, Thor 165, Marvel Premiere. You're talking about books that are in the hundreds. Big difference, okay? This is one of the things that, you know, highlight how a big part of the speculative market are the low budget player. They tend to jump on, pile on, push up the low price books, things that are in, $50 or lower, and pump it and hype it, all that stuff, compared to the $800 books like, a high grade Marvel Premiere One. I think an 8.5 is like in that price range, right? Same thing with Thor 165. It's not $50. It's not $100. Okay, so it's a different dynamic of the market. It's not the same player. Sure, there are some players that are in the speculative game are in all the market, okay, because they can afford the $50 book and they can afford the $500 books. But make no mistake, it is a different dynamic for Warlock compared to White Vision. Okay, it's a big difference. There are some similar player participating, but I'm sure not that many people is gonna dispute with me that there's a lot of people that speculate on White Vision are not the ones speculating on Thor 165 or Marvel Premiere. Now, does that mean that Marvel Premiere one is the only book that, or Thor 165? There are other Warlock book, right? I see it. There's other Warlock book, Infinity War. There's others title like those same low budget player pushing, humping, hyping, speculating on those $5 books. Okay, so there are some other Warlock related books that are doing better than they were. That being said, I have read a few comments for the past few days or a few weeks about, oh, now it's tough to buy those books and it's out of my price range. Why is that news to a lot of people, right? This is what I don't understand. 65K, yeah. Hello, hallelujah to Bitcoin. This is what I don't understand about the market, right? Warlock, when they showed the Cocoon 3 years ago, was it like 3 years or more than 3 years ago? At the end of Guardian of the Galaxy 2, I think it's like over 3 years ago, right? Why are some people sitting around and do nothing? I don't get the people that say, geez, now I can't afford a copy. Where were you prior to last week? You cannot sit here and wait until YouTube channel announce that Warlock is in a movie to decide that it's time to buy. That's not how this game works. Holy cow. It's mind-boggling to hear or see or read those kind of comments because I get it. There are people that are new to this hobby. There's always new people to this hobby. There are always younger, newer people in this hobby, but there are also a lot of seasoned people, people that have been around, have seen the speculation, have seen what's going on, and yet now you tell me that you cannot afford that book anymore, and you are bummed, you're annoyed that you miss out. What are you buying in the last 3 years? Are you the same people that bought every top 10 hot list every week? Are you sitting on your edge of your chair waiting for those videos to come out so you can go buy the hot books instead of buying the things that will make you money later? Please stop the nonsense. Okay, at some level, at some point of common sense, it gotta play in that how you approach this hobby is stupid. Seriously, okay. Um, it's yes, I'm sure my recent just comment right there sound awful and offend a few people, but at some point you have to figure it out. Okay, I mean, I know nobody like to be called stupid. I get it. Okay, but I will be the first to tell you that if I do something stupid, I have no problem being called stupid. I have no problem calling myself stupid. If I drive out of my street, forgot to look both ways, and almost hit a car or pedestrian, and it has happened, it has happened. I have no problem if somebody scream out, "Hey, dumbass! Hey, M mofo," and flip me the finger, all that. I don't get offended at all. That was stupid. I own it. Okay, I own the stupidity. So trust me, I'm not above doing stupid things. But when I do stupid things, I own it. Okay, I own them. I don't have a problem if somebody tell me, "Nick, or you, dumbass, you did something stupid." Okay, yes, that was stupid. But that's not how many YouTubers are. You know, they're gonna get all right up. "Oh my God, he said he's so arrogant." It's common sense. Stop the stupid, okay? We all know how this game is played. This is why I keep telling many people, the more time you sit down and spend 3 or 4 hours a day watching top 10 list videos, the less time you have out there exercising your common sense and hunt for things that will make you money. More wasted time there, less time hunting. Okay, I have said this so many times. It's mind-boggling. Dr. Doom. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. It is. I don't know how else to advise people. To be honest, okay, I have been in this hobby and on YouTube now for it will be 10 years shortly, over 9 years now. Holy cow! Okay, it will be 10 years in about 2 months on YouTube. So I've been around the block. I've seen many come and go. I saw a lot of people making a lot of mistake, but they don't want to talk about it, okay? I buy when I want to buy. Oh, you can't pick the bottom. You can't pick the top. Are you insane? Are you insane to even say something like that? No, nobody claimed to know where the bottom is. Nobody claimed to know where the top is, okay? Lucky people can guess here and there, but nobody can claim that they can always pick the bottom or the top. But what can you see? We can see this line, right? We can all see this straight line up. At what point of this is normal? At what point of this is, it doesn't matter, I can't pick the bottom, I can't pick the top, so I buy this. It's okay, I buy this. You're gonna get shoved up there, okay? Buying this is gonna get this shoving up, you know what? Holy cow, it's just daily lack of common sense, lack of brain power, you know, because at the end of the day, like it or not, it's arrogant. Because people think they know. People think they know. Don't tell me how to do things. I know how to do things. I'm gonna do things my way. F you, I'm gonna do things my way. Like it or not, many people that disagree with me, they will never say it or admit it, but it's arrogant. Okay, it's absolute arrogant. And it's not just me giving advice. Okay, it's common sense. I'm not divulging some kind of secret sauce. Take it from someone that have been around the block a lot of times, around stock market, housing market, crypto, comic market. I've been there, seen it. Take it from someone that have been around the block and have been wrong a few times. And I can tell you, once again, to reiterate the point I made a few times now, buying this on any asset is asking to get shoved up you know what, okay? Calm the F down. Delay instant gratification. And you'll be okay. Just wait to cool off. Would I buy Bitcoin today? Heck no. I enjoying the ride. Holy cow. Let the people that FOMO, let the people that sat around and do nothing when Bitcoin was 30,000. Do nothing when Bitcoin was 32,000. Do nothing when Bitcoin was 35,000. Do nothing when Bitcoin was 40,000. Do nothing when Bitcoin was 60,000. Now is the time to buy when it's 65. It's, hey, BTC to the moon guy, me and many other Bitcoin believer, we appreciate the FOMO. Go ahead and pile on, okay? But if you have any common sense, apply what's going on with crypto right now, with comic books, with stocks. Avoid this, please. It's just trying to say that, you know, avoiding this is dumb because there's no way to tell the top. Huh? Oh my God, it's like talking to, I think my 14-year-old son have more common sense than that. And he has been around me long enough, listen to stock talk, looking at stock charts long enough to know that this is not the time to buy in anything, okay? There's always other things to buy. There's always other things to buy. There's no need to chase anything. It's just not wise to do any sort of that, okay? If you're lucky, you're able to buy like this, and then it's still going there. So if you're smart, you buy high and sell higher before it completely implode on you. So if there's a chance that you buy into this move and it's still moon up, well, hopefully you're smart enough to cash out higher instead of holding it forever. Okay, it's frightening to see a lot of bad acting on many people actions. It's just asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. Okay, it's no other way to say it nicely. Because whenever I read comments like that, I just want to scream. I'm just like, are you out of your effing mind? Are you out of your effing mind? Just like in Bitcoin, okay? You had your chance. A lot of people had their chance to buy at 30, at 40. You can buy below 35 for weeks. But guess what? People listen to Richard Hart, yeah? Bitcoin's gonna go down 85%. It's gonna go to 10,000. Douchey dude. Oh my God, what a douchey dude. It's just ridiculous. At some point, So you think Richard Hart is gonna make a video say that I was an effing wrong mofo? Do you think he's gonna do that? You think he's gonna man up and say I'm a effing wrong mofo? Because he was pumping his chest and claiming that he was right all the time. Unbelievable. Yes, so quick recap. Congratulations to all the Bitcoin believer, all the crypto believer. Um, it's gratifying to see that having strong conviction, having a belief in something, having an understanding of something, have a reward at the end, and never mind those that don't believe you. Okay, I said this for the past almost 2 years now, year and a half plus. I'm not here to convince anyone to buy into crypto or Bitcoin. I'm here to help people understand if they need my helping hand to understand crypto. If they don't, fine. If they don't believe it, fine. But we don't need them, okay? To all my fellow Bitcoin crypto fan, we don't need them, okay? Because sooner or later, they will have to eat their words. Let them eat later at the higher price, okay? We heard it off the past year and a half. Bitcoin is gonna be banned. Huh? Bitcoin is banned from China, from Turkey, from India, from who knows what. Lack of understanding of what Bitcoin is has failed many people. Okay? Let them hang on. Let them hang on to their failure. They will be the one driving Bitcoin higher down the road because they will eat it. They will eat it. A good day for us. We can plant the flag and claim victory today.